It really scares me. Being a mom of 4 and having 4 little kids and having 2 babies, like, my job is to protect them. I don't even know how to start this video. I'm hiding out in the kids' bathroom right now while Nate watches the kids because I just really needed to be by myself and just take a deep breath. I am having really bad anxiety with everything that's going on, and I've been trying to hold it together and just try to stay positive and not let the kids see me upset or anything. And today it finally got the best of me. I needed to go to Target to get some groceries and just get some things that we need, and I just all of a sudden got extremely anxious. My heart started racing and I honestly felt like I was having a panic attack. I don't think I've ever felt like that before. I definitely have had like anxiety with things, but I finally got out of the car and went into Target, and luckily they are being really good and being cautious about things. Right when you walk in, they had some gloves, so I asked if I can have a pair of gloves, and one of the employees was disinfecting all the carts, so that definitely made me feel better. But it's just so crazy. Like, I never thought that I would live through something like this. I'm sure nobody has, and I just don't know how to feel. Like, I've had all of these things just running through my mind of like, when is this gonna end? When can we get back to normal? Like, is this the new normal? Are we gonna be like this for months? Are we gonna be stuck in the house? How are my kids' lives gonna be moving forward? And it scares me. It really scares me. Being a mom of 4 and having 4 little kids and having 2 babies, like, my job is to protect them, and I just feel like this is so out of my control. Obviously everybody feels like that, but I hate it. I hate that feeling. I hate not being able to do everything I can to make sure my kids' lives are normal, and it's not normal right now. And how do you explain that? How do you explain that to a 4-year-old? And how do you explain that to a 6-year-old? You can't. Sorry, I'm like the ugliest crier and I don't want to cry. Like, over the weekend, I've been trying to just get out of the house and get some fresh air with the kids and just walk down to the park. And obviously, like, we can't go to the park. And Preston's like, Mom, why can't we go to the park? And it's so hard to explain to a little kid what is going on right now and not get emotional about it. And I knew the parks were closed, and I just assumed we'd be able to play basketball, and it's just our neighborhood park. And so we went down to the park, and the basketball hoops were even gone. And just seeing the caution tape all over the playground and the basketball hoops taken down, like, it was just like, wow. It's just so crazy to me. And Preston's best friend had his birthday this weekend, and he was like, Mom, we have Reed's birthday this weekend. And I was like, honey, like, we can't go, it had to be canceled. And he's like, why, Mom? Like, it's almost like he thought I was lying to him. Like, why? We have to go, it's Reed's birthday and we have to go to his party and celebrate him. And I had to tell him, no, like, you can't go to your friend's birthday. And how sad is it for him that his friend had to cancel his birthday party with all of his friends and family because of this? It's just, it's so hard for me to wrap my head around it. And not only is it scary that so many people are getting sick and that we have to stay in our house, it's scary what it's doing to the economy. It's scary how many people have lost their jobs. My husband is a small business owner, and it's scary. It's very scary. So yeah, I'm just really trying to wrap my head around all of this and process it the best that I can. And I just feel so helpless. And it's like so many people live paycheck to paycheck. It's like, what are these people doing? What are the single moms doing that rely on their tip money every night to support their kids? What are they doing right now? What are the families doing that both the parents bust their butts at jobs and live paycheck to paycheck to support their families, and now they lost their jobs? What are they doing? I just cannot process it. I can't. It's like people I don't even know. I feel sick for them. I'm worried about them. I just feel so bad what everyone's going through. People that are getting sick, people that aren't sick, but it's affecting their families. It's literally affecting all of us. And I just want it to be over. I just want life to be back to normal. And nobody knows when it's going to be. And I really try to stay in my bubble because I feel safe at home. And when I'm not watching the news and when I'm not reading all these articles and stuff, I just try to feel like life is normal. But then when you leave the house like today, it hits you when you're driving down the street and there's 3 cars on the road. And I live in Colorado and it's usually really busy. It's crazy. And when you go to Target, the normal place you go all the time, and there's hardly anybody there. There's people over the intercom saying to stay 6 feet away, to social distance. There's people wearing masks. There's people wearing like hazmat suits. There's people with gloves. It's scary. It's very scary. And I think what blows my mind the most is there's so many people not taking this seriously. Like even when I was at Target, there's people that look like they're just going about their day like no problem. This guy behind me, last time I went, was just drinking his Starbucks and was like right behind me, even though there were signs of stay back 6 feet. And he just kept trying to talk to me and like go on with his business. And like I understand that you want to seem like everything is like normal, but it's not normal. And you need to not only protect yourself, but you need to look out for other people. And I think that's what scares me too, is the people that are sick but are still going to work because they have to be able to support their family, or the people who have been exposed and don't know that they're exposed and are passing it along to so many people. Like I constantly look up the number of cases in Colorado, and when I do, I feel like I get punched in the stomach. It's crazy. I just honestly like don't know how to feel. And now it was just announced that social distancing is going to go on all through April, and it's like, okay, now again I have to explain to my kids why they're not going to school, why they're not seeing their friends, why they're not seeing their teachers, why they're not seeing their grandparents and their aunts and uncles. It's just a lot to handle. And honestly, I wasn't planning on picking up my camera and recording this because I'm just sitting on the bathroom floor. But I just feel like if I'm feeling like this, I know lots of other people are feeling like this, and I just want you to know that you're not alone. We're all in this together. We're gonna get through it together. And we're just all doing our best. I know I'm doing my best to protect my family, to protect myself, to keep everybody happy and healthy, and to just get through this. That is one thing I'll tell you. Some of the videos I've seen on Instagram of people helping each other, that does make my heart so happy. Like, it's so amazing that a time like this that people really can pull together and help others. Doctors, police officers, nurses, everybody in the healthcare field, everybody at grocery stores that are working, that are putting themselves front and center to help the rest of us. We see you, we appreciate you, and you guys are amazing, because I cannot even imagine the stress you're going through, the pregnant people that are out there that are nurses and that are putting themselves around this virus daily. I can't even imagine what these women are dealing with. I am such a nervous wreck when I'm pregnant, not with this virus going around, let alone being pregnant right now with all this going around. I cannot even imagine the amount of stress that these moms are going through. But it is amazing. I've seen so many people that are getting on, that are getting fabric and that are sewing masks to donate to hospitals, that are raising money to deliver pizzas and feed the nurses and doctors at hospitals. It truly is remarkable what people can do in a time of need. So I am just really trying to stay positive and focus on the positive, and just know that in the end, when this is done, hopefully very, very soon, that everything's gonna be okay.